Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing a common issue many programmers face when working with regular expressions in Python. The findall function is a powerful tool for finding all occurrences of a pattern in a string, but sometimes it can behave unexpectedly. Specifically, we'll be exploring why the findall function might work perfectly fine when using a string variable, but fails to deliver when used with an inline function that returns a string. This topic is important because regular expressions are a fundamental part of many programming tasks, and understanding how they interact with different types of input is crucial for writing effective and efficient code. In this video, we'll break down the reasons behind this behavior and provide a clear explanation of what's happening under the hood. To understand why findall behaves differently when using a string variable versus an inline function that returns a string, let's dive into the world of regular expressions in Python. The module provides support for regular expressions in Python, and it's here where we find the findall function. The findall function returns all non-overlapping matches of pattern in string as a list of string. When you pass a string variable to this function, it knows exactly what to expect, a sequence of characters that make up your search string. However, when you start using inline functions that return strings, things get a bit more complicated. Inline functions, also known as lambda functions in Python, are small anonymous functions that can be defined in line within a larger expression. While they're incredibly useful for simple operations, they don't behave exactly like regular variables or expressions in all contexts. This is because they're actually objects of type function, not strings themselves. When you use an inline function returning a string with findall, what's actually being passed isn't the result of the function, which would be your search string, but rather the function object itself. Since the rare module doesn't know how to handle function objects directly in this context, it throws an error. Think of it like trying to use a blueprint to build a house instead of using the actual materials the blueprint specified. The blueprint is crucial for knowing what you need and how things should be put together. But at the end of the day, you can't use the blueprint itself as a building material. To make this work, you need to ensure that your inline function has been executed and its result, the string, is what's being passed to findall. This typically means assigning the result of the function to a variable or directly using it where needed. The findall function in Python's IR module returns all non-overlapping matches of pattern in string. String variables and inline functions returning strings are treated differently when passed to findall. Inline functions must be executed, with their result, the actual string, being what's used for the search. That's it for today's video on why findall might work with a string variable, but not with an inline function returning a string. Understanding how different types of input are handled by Python's regular expression module is key to using these powerful tools effectively in your programming tasks. If you found this explanation helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more content on Python and other programming topics. Have any questions or examples you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Until next time, keep coding